Hi everybody, it's Professor Tadone. I will be with you the last 2 weeks during your LEC 117 Career Development class, and I want to go over with you what we will be doing the first time we meet. You will be giving a PowerPoint presentation on, scrolling all the way down, right here, on different eras of nursing. Each of you has been assigned a different era and a different chapter from your book, okay? So these are the eras of nursing you're going to be going to do. Sue, you'll be doing chapter 4 with 1600s to 1700. Christine, chapter 5, the work of Florence Nightingale, and so on and so forth, all the way down, okay? And you see here it says you are each assigned an above characteristics eras in nursing history. Use these chapters to prepare your history of nursing presentation, and please note that this PowerPoint presentation has very specific directions which you are going to find in the WebQuest link. If you scroll down to week 5, you will see the history of nursing WebQuest. There's some information here. It takes about an hour to go through the entire WebQuest, and it has the complete directions for your PowerPoint and a sample PowerPoint. To pull this up, you go to the History of Nursing WebQuest right here. And when you go inside, you're going to find all kinds of neat information that's specific to your era. Go all the way down, but when you get to the process part, you will find your complete directions for your PowerPoint presentation. Scroll all the way down, and this tells you what you need to do slide by slide. So make sure you look at this and you follow this to the T for your PowerPoint, okay? You have a sample PowerPoint right down here. So if you click on that, it will give you a sample. And if you want to create a PowerPoint, I've got one right here. I'll show you how to do it. When you create your PowerPoint, make sure you have a background that is not going to be obstructing your writing, okay? So no dark backgrounds in this area, something that's light, and you choose your design, something that's sort of mid-ranged, okay? So in this particular one, I chose this, and then you're going to put in here your title of your presentation, and right here you have to put your name, date, and then you can go to your next slide, okay? And then you'll put the title of that slide, which will correspond with this. So a slide that identifies who you are portraying yourself to be must be a person in the era that you're focused on. So right here you're going to put that. And then your next slide will be a slide that identifies important events that occurred. And you could even do here on the second one, you could put who I am. And then you're going to put that there. And you'll add a slide. New slide. And this next one, important events. During, let's say, 1700, okay? And then you'll put down here whatever important events there are. Now, if you use something that, for this information that you obtain, if you got that information from someplace other than your head, you will put down here at the bottom of your slide, or afterwards. Let's see, I got this information right here from a book from Hunt, 2008. It's a paraphrase. Just put that. Or I could put it down here. Write information. You will be presenting in the notes section of the slide, and then you will put where you got that information from, okay? And then the very last slide you're going to do will be your references. And here's where you'll put your references in APA formatting, okay? My references in APA formatting go right here. On this page also, it has your grading rubric. This is not the rubric I'm using. And also over here has evaluation. It is not the rubric that we're using. Okay? The rubric we're using, week 5, it says use this updated rubric for the history of nursing PowerPoint. This is the rubric I'm using. This is how I will be grading you. So when I give you your grade, I go right through here as you're presenting, and everything that was on the list from the web quest is here. Okay? So everything you need to do is on here. At the bottom I have wordiness, spelling, creativity. If your slides are too wordy and you're reading off of them, that's not the way to do a PowerPoint. The way to do a PowerPoint is to have a few words on a slide to represent what you're going to be showing everybody, your audience, okay? So you don't want it too wordy. You can use the graphics, like I said. Reference sliding, citations on notes or slides, and notes included in note sections of slides should be there. And your presentation style. When you're presenting to the audience, eye contact is important, not reading from the slides or from the notes exclusively. In other words, look up every once in a while to get the audience interact with you. You need to be audible, not speaking too fast, and you need to be facing the audience. One thing that some people do when they're nervous and they're presenting is you start to talk real fast like this and nobody can understand you and you don't know what you're saying. And so if you're a fast talker when you're nervous, try to pace yourself, okay? For your time, you should stay within 10 to 15 minutes. 10 minutes is good. If you go over 15, that's too long. So keep it within 10 to 15 minutes, all right? And that is your rubric that I will be using. Okay, and back here. The rest of that class we'll be going over all kinds of really neat things. We'll be looking at nursing history some more, class discussion on the future of nursing. We'll talk about the IOM report. We have a little exercise about your job. We have some PDFs to look at and all kinds of fun stuff. So it's going to be a very busy week, but it'll be a fun week. All right? And the last time we meet, we're going to be talking about learning styles, which is really cool. And we're going to be looking at your Kolb's Learning Style Inventory booklet. Now this you should have gotten at orientation. If you do not have that, let me know before class, so not like 5 minutes. Let me know the day before, something like that, and I will bring one with me to class for you. All right, so we're going to have you bring your Kolb's Learning Style Inventory booklet to class with you, and we will be completing this. And we'll talk about the practicum project at the end of this class, and we'll have a good time. So anyways, I look forward to meeting each of you. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to call me. My phone number is 585-594-6137. And I believe it should be on top of here too. Let's look. Yes, right there. Okay. I prefer that instead of the cell phone. My cell does not work in my office. I don't have any windows in my office, and I'm surrounded by 1, 2, 3 walls that are complete cement. So I don't have any kind of bars on my phone for my cell phone in the office. If you leave a message on my work phone, those swing into my emails, and I check my emails several times a day, even on the weekends. So leave me a message and I will get back to you. Otherwise, I will see you on, I think it's February 8th, We will have good weather, right? And I will talk to you all soon. Thank you so much, and God bless.